But have you ever seen something so magical you couldn't believe your eyes? Tonight I want to tell you a story about three best friends, Leo, Mia, and Sam, and a secret that the night whispered just to them. Our story begins on a warm summer evening. Leo, the adventurous one, Mia, the dreamer, and Sam, the cautious observer, were camping by the edge of Whispering Lake. They'd told ghost stories, roasted marshmallows until they were perfectly golden, and now the grown-ups were asleep. But the three friends weren't tired at all. The moon was a perfect, brilliant circle in the sky, so bright it felt like a friendly spotlight. "Let's go down to the water's edge," Mia whispered, her eyes wide with excitement. "The moon looks like it's close enough to touch tonight." Sam hesitated. "I don't know, it's pretty dark out there." "Don't be a scaredy cat," Leo said, already grabbing his flashlight. "We'll be like nighttime explorers. We won't go far, I promise." Reluctantly, Sam agreed. They tiptoed out of their tent, the grass cool and damp beneath their sneakers. The air was still and smelled of pine needles and the clean, earthy scent of the lake. As they reached the shore, they gasped. The moon wasn't just in the sky anymore. It seemed to be pouring its light directly onto the water. The surface of the lake, usually dark and mysterious, was shimmering with a silvery glow. It looked like a million tiny diamonds were scattered across the water, each one winking and sparkling. It was the most beautiful thing they had ever seen. But then something even more incredible started to happen. The points of light on the water began to gather. They swirled and danced, pulling together in the center of the lake. Slowly, a path of pure, solid moonlight started to form, stretching from their side of the shore to the small tree-covered island in the middle of the lake. It wasn't just a reflection, it was a bridge, glowing with a soft, ethereal silver light. The three friends stood frozen, their flashlights forgotten in their hands. They were speechless. A bridge made of moonlight. It was impossible. It was a dream. Just as Leo was about to say it was just a trick of the light, a sound drifted across the water. It wasn't the wind, and it wasn't an animal. It was a whisper, soft and ancient, that seemed to come from the bridge itself. "Welcome, little travelers." Their hearts all did a little flip-flop. Sam grabbed Mia's arm, and Mia reached for Leo's hand. The voice wasn't scary. It was warm and gentle, like a lullaby. Leo, filled with a sudden rush of courage, took a tentative step forward. Who said that?" he called out, his voice trembling just a little. The bridge seemed to hum in response, its light pulsing gently. "I did," the voice whispered again, clear as a bell. "I am the moon bridge. I appear only when the moon is full and the hearts of adventurers are open." Mia's eyes were as round as the moon itself, a talking bridge. The bridge chuckled, a sound like wind chimes. "Is that so surprising? The world is full of secrets, if you only know where to look." The friends looked at each other. This was the biggest secret of all. An adventure was laid out right in front of them, a shimmering, magical invitation. Sam was still nervous, but holding his friend's hands, he felt braver. Leo grinned. Well, Moonbridge, it's nice to meet you. We're Leo, Mia, and Sam. He took another step, placing his foot onto the glowing path. It felt solid, warm, and smooth beneath his shoe. Seeing Leo was safe, Mia and Sam followed. They stepped onto the bridge, holding hands tightly. The moment their feet touched the surface, a cloud of fireflies erupted from the reeds along the shore. They weren't the usual yellow-green fireflies. These glowed with a soft, silvery blue light, just like the bridge. They swirled around the children in a joyful, glittering tornado. It felt like they were being welcomed, celebrated. The fireflies danced around their heads and zipped past their noses, leaving faint trails of stardust in the air as they walked hand in hand across the magical, whispering bridge, surrounded by a whirlwind of silver fireflies. They knew this was a night they would never, ever forget. They were on their way to the island, led by the moon itself, and they couldn't wait to see what other secrets the night had in store. What do you think they found on the island? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this magical journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories. Thanks for listening, and may your nights be filled with a little bit of magic.